Let's go. Go, 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 go.
Okay, of course. Obviously an offensive home run. Going quick on third down. Herbert over the middle. Oh, he throws it right into the hands of Austin.
Where's the guitar?
Something fishy is going on with the Miami Dolphins. On Monday, the team extended Durham Smythe's contract, leading some to speculate whether they are gearing up for a trade. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and give the video a like. Also, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all things Dolphins. Now, back to the video. While the extension of a backup tight end may seem insignificant, it begs the question, why now? Free agency is almost over, and Smythe was already under contract. If the Dolphins were planning a trade, they could have waited until after the draft. The rumor mill suggests that the Dolphins may be eyeing running back Dalvin Cook from the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings re-signed Alexander Mattison, which has fueled speculation that Cook could be on the trading block. Cook recently underwent successful off-season surgery, and the whispers in mid-March have started to smoke once again. While Miami may not have enough draft capital to facilitate a trade, they could package a later pick or a 2024 pick along with a player like Raekwon Davis, a favorite of former head coach Brian Flores. Heck, maybe even throw Noah in there to sweeten the deal. If the Dolphins are seriously considering Cook, they will need to make other extensions that clear up cap space. Miami has almost $2 million in cap space now, which is far from enough to make a move for a running back. Nevertheless, the team has been aggressive in the past, having made deals for Tyreek Hill, Jalen Ramsey, Jeff Wilson, and Bradley Chubb. Last season, the Dolphins had a solid passing game thanks to the impressive skills of Tua Tagovailoa and star wide receivers Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. But when it came to rushing, the team was struggling to find any consistency. They ranked 25th in the league for rushing yards and were in dire need of a change. Enter Derrick Henry. The Tennessee Titans running back has been a dominant force in the league and could be just what Miami needs to level up their game. Despite re-signing all 4 of their running backs from last season, the Dolphins are still keen to shake things up and show they're not afraid to make bold moves. So what would it take to get Henry on board? Well, rumor has it that the Dolphins would need to send their third-round pick, number 84 overall, to the Titans in exchange for the former All-Pro. That's a fair price for a player who can turn the tide of a game with his sheer power and agility. Just imagine the damage Henry could do in an offense that isn't solely focused on him. With Miami's explosive passing game, he could finally find the space to run through that's been lacking in Tennessee. And with a true balanced offense, the Dolphins could take their game to a whole new level. Not only that, but having Henry in the backfield would take the pressure off Tagovailoa and help him avoid the hard hits he sustained last season. It's a win-win situation for the Dolphins, and it's definitely something that football fans will be watching closely in the coming weeks. So stay tuned. And speaking of trades, with the Dolphins being in win-now mode, they're also being linked to Los Angeles Chargers running back Austin Ekeler. Eckler's agent confirmed that the Chargers have given him permission to seek a trade, and Miami could be the perfect fit. Ekeler rushed for 915 yards on 204 carries with 13 touchdowns last year and has caught 389 passes in his career for 3,448 yards with 29 touchdowns. He would give the Dolphins an elite runner to lead their group, and after re-signing Raheem Mostert and Salvon Ahmed, adding Ekeler would make the running back core even more formidable. However, a deal for Ekeler would be expensive. He is currently 15th in the league in terms of the average value of his contract and would likely require a new deal worth around $15 million per year, potentially as high as at least a little over $16 million if he is to surpass Christian McCaffrey's contract. The Dolphins have the draft picks to make a deal, but they will need to clear up cap space to make it happen. It would be fun to see how Herbert would play without his safety blanket Ekeler, and in turn, the dimension Ekeler would add not only to our running game, but also our passing game.
And then he adds so much to the offense. He adds that element of being a guy that can come out the backfield where they can create mismatches with him.
I want to know what your thoughts are on this. Should the Miami Dolphins continue with their running back room or make a push to sign a big-name running back? And out of these three, who would you think suits our offense the best? Let me know what you think. Fins up, Phinhub fam!